Okay, now that our letters are dry and crackled, I've glued them on, and I've also crackled and glued on my globe, and I used blue-gray for the water part of the globe, and then I have to trim that off, and then I used transparent iron oxide to do the stand. If you don't like mixed media is all about breaking the rules, and if you don't like the light color here, just take your finger and a little bit of transparent iron oxide and rub over, and that'll pull some of that light away. You can also do it in a little bit of raw umber if you want it to go a little grungier, but I kind of think that the transparent iron oxide really does the job a lot better, and it's, you know, also in keeping with our main color of our design as well. So you can push those back into the background if you like. You can put rub a little of the raw umber over here on the globe holder. There you go. Rough that up a little bit. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to show you is your metal embellishments. Now, I've had this and the butterfly for ages. I got them off of eBay at one point. I have a dragonfly, and I have a large bumblebee still, and then I have the butterfly. Use anything you want to. You can, these are very heavy, but you can use lightweight, you can use small, you can use plastic. But I wanted to show you how I put some color onto my metal butterfly. Let's get a clean sheet of paper so that I can show you what I'm doing. This is my palette, and I'm going to move my piece out of the way. So what I used are called alcohol inks, and they are inks that are used to color non-porous things such as glass, metal, the little pearls and rhinestones that you get to put on things. If you don't like the color, just change it with these alcohol inks. They're very easy to use, and they last a long time. This one is oregano, and I'm just going to, has a needle nose tip, and I'm just going to kind of squeeze it all over. And because it is alcohol based, it dries just almost immediately. And then I'm going to take my blue towel and just blot it a little bit. Don't want to take it all off. And then I'm going to use a color called Espresso. You can use any combination of colors. There are quite a few colors. Okay, let's blot that a little bit. So now we've got some green and some brown on there. Maybe we want to put a little more green back on. Very easy and quite fun to do. You don't have to blot. You can let it dry in the crevices and be as deep as you want. And then I have a metallic mixative that's also in the same line. The metallic mixatives you do have to shake. They have a bead in there. And very, very, very little of this is needed. This one is copper, and I just want to add a little bit of copper to my bug. I guess it's a ladybug or a beetle or something. A little bit of shine. Blot that off a little bit. And it looks like I'm keep losing my green, so I'm going to go back and put more green on. Okay, so now that I'm finished playing with that, and it's dry, it just takes that very small amount of time to dry. I'm going to glue my embellishment on, and I'm going to put it here. And you know, with that honeycomb, it probably would have been a better idea to put my bee on. So whatever you choose to put on, you want to, mine's very heavy, and you want to make sure you glue it down well. You can use E3000, you can use a lot of different things. The thing that I go to most is called Glossy Accents. It's very thick-bodied glue and sealer, and it does very well holding on heavy metal objects. You just glob it on there just like you would, you could use hot glue, but just like you would hot glue or E3000, you just glom it on. The creative movement collage, and I hope you have a good time doing it. Anybody can do this, and anybody can have fun, and you really just can't make a mistake. So I would love to I'd love to know if you've decided to make this, and maybe you could email me a picture of what you make. I'd love to see it.